Hi everyone, we are in the month of June. Winter has started, South Africa officially, and my name is Nomfundo. And the theme for June is youth in this country in particular. So I just wanted to share a bit about myself. So I started school quite early. In rural areas, you had just to go to school and make your right arm touch your left ear. If it reaches there, you are good to go. Mine didn't, but the teacher said, okay, let's give it a try and see what happens. So I then started school quite early, and then I just happened to be always a year younger than my classmates throughout school until grade 12 or high school. So I've always been the youngest. But then life happened and I started working. And yeah, the 20s came and I was at work, and so I started quite early to do a whole lot of things. I finished my degree at 19, so everything was like, yeah, the young. Not sure whether that was a good thing or a bad thing, but hey, it was what it was. Until later at work, a lot of people started joining, and then I started being called Sis Nomfundo. I'm like, hey, so I'm no longer the youngest. And then when they talk about seniors, I happen to be the seniors. So you realize, oh, okay, so that's the expectation. So somehow society and everything was telling that, yeah, so khulile sis. So, but I've always noticed that, you go to the petrol station, you even call sister or mama or all those things. I'm sure some of you can relate to what I'm talking about. But anyway, the person in me has never had an age. I think I've never known whether the person in me is young or old or anything like that. I'm just a firm believer that age is a number. A number that you just get given, but really it shouldn't, or it hasn't actually stopped me to try and pursue things that I've always wanted to pursue. And I also just look around. I mean, if you look at things that you get told about the biological clock and all those things, I mean, I was a mother at 36, so we get told 35, this is it, it's done. But it happened. I've seen, superstars, Halle Berry having twins, Nohal, at the age of 42. So, I mean, who sets the rules, really? And then you'll hear now, even you can really, I just believe you can really turn your life around. Really, you shouldn't be limited to age. So whether the person is in you, the person in you is either a youth or an adult, it is really up to you. You can remain youth, it doesn't really matter, but you can always pursue things that you really want to pursue. You always hear there will be the youngest billionaire or the oldest person that has qualified and got a university degree, and things like that are always highlighted. But I think these are all reminders that really age is just a number. Donald Trump joined politics at the age of 70. So you tell me. Anything is possible. Barack Obama resigned at the age of 55. You can really turn your life around. Really, there is nothing limiting you. I think what limits ourselves is our beliefs. If we believe that we are too young or too old or too black or too female, whatever the doubt that we have and we put in our mind, I think those are the things that really stop us from pursuing things that we really want to do, whether it's change. You hear people that at the age of 40, they started something completely different because maybe they had studied something they hated and they work, but they realize that, hey, I don't like this. They go start a new qualification and they turn their life, or others get into business, they turn their lives around. So really there's nothing that is stopping us from really pursuing what we want to pursue. So I was just coming today to say, guys, go for it. Really, don't be your worst enemy. Whatever that your heart desires, use this month. If you really believe that you are in your youthful years, then use this month. It's also half of the year. We're left with 6 months to see what are the things that we've always wanted to try and do. I always encourage people in coaching that sometimes it is hard because there's lots of fear and there's lots of chit chat in our minds, and also people that we associate with, of making us doubt ourselves even further. So that's why it's always important to have a coach with you who will hold your hand, who will be your accountability partner. How far? So when try this, read this, how to actually stay positive kuleyo into that you really want to do. So I really encourage each and every one of you to say, go for it. Really, nothing should hold you back. You are holding yourself back. I mean, we all have got things that and every time you see it, your heart just sinks like, oh, this could have been me. And you know what? I've seen people, and the year goes by very quickly. You realize that by this time next year, you'll be saying, I should have started when I had this video from Nomfundo. Yeah, me. And it will be a year. And before you know it, it's 2 years. Whether it's a degree or you want to study, before you know it, you are already halfway through. And time just flies. I've seen it happen. It flies. So one day, just start. Really, don't hesitate. Get help, get support. Get somebody who's done what you want to do, and share some ideas and hear what they've got to say. Hey, try and avoid certain people. Some people just don't tell. Just don't tell them, because they will talk you out of it. You know them. So rather stick to people who know that they will support you. Get a coach who will really hold your hand and hold you accountable to the things that you want to pursue. Good luck and enjoy the month of June. Thank you.